All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today we are diving into a story that is just a quiet gut punch. We're talking about Katherine Mansfield's classic, Miss Brill. We're going to see how this seemingly perfect Sunday afternoon completely falls apart and becomes this really painful moment of truth, all through the eyes of one character you will not forget.
So let's set the scene. We're in the Jardins Publics, the public gardens, on this gorgeous autumn day. And this quote, it just says it all, right? Oh, how fascinating it was. She is completely absorbed. This isn't just about killing time for her. No, she is all in, invested in every little thing happening around her. This is her spot, her special Sunday treat.
Okay, so this weekly outing, it's more than just a habit. For Miss Brill, it's a full-blown ritual. And at the heart of this whole ceremony is one very, very special object.
And this is how we first get a peek inside her head, through a conversation she has with her fur. Yep, her fur necklet. She takes it out of its box, gives it a little brush, and even imagines it has these sad little eyes asking what's been going on. She calls it a little rogue. I mean, come on. This is so much more than a piece of clothing. This is her friend, her companion.
You know, this fur is doing some serious work in the story. Symbolically, I mean. Think about it. It's the only thing she really talks to. And it kind of reflects her own life, right? A little bit old, maybe a bit worn, only brought out for these special Sundays. It's her physical connection to the world she wants to be part of. And it's also, you know, her armor against feeling so alone.
And Mansfield is just brilliant with the contrast here. She gives us this setting that's so full of life. The air is like white wine, the band is extra cheerful, everyone is sparkling. But all that brightness, all that community, it actually makes Miss Brill's own loneliness feel even sharper, even more profound, doesn't it?
So as she's sitting there watching this whole parade of people go by, something clicks. Something in her mind shifts, and her whole perspective on the crowd, and honestly, on herself, is about to change in a huge way.
She is such a people watcher. She's noticing everything. You've got the quiet old couple, this woman in a fur who gets brushed off by some guy, young soldiers flirting with girls, all these little mini dramas. And in her mind, they're not just random strangers. Oh no, they're all performers. They're all actors playing their parts in this big weekly show.
And then, bam! This is the big moment, her epiphany. It just hits her. She realizes she isn't just in the audience watching the play, she's on the stage. She's part of it. And that one thought changes everything. Suddenly, she's not a lonely observer anymore. She's a participant. She belongs. She actually matters here.
So you can see how this happens, right? It starts with just watching people. Then she starts to see it all as a performance. And then comes the big leap. She realizes she has a role to play too. And with that comes this incredible feeling of connection, of belonging. It's like the lonely old woman just disappears, and in her place is this essential actor in the show.
And this fantasy totally reshapes her world. Think about it. Her quiet life, reading to an old man, being alone, it's not sad anymore. It's all part of her role. She even daydreams about telling her students that she's an actress. And this idea, this secret identity, it just fills her with this incredible joy. It's this beautiful, powerful illusion she's built to give her life meaning.
So she's at the absolute peak of this feeling, right? Just basking in this sense of connection, almost moved to tears by how beautiful it all is. And right at that moment, a young couple shows up. And of course, in her mind, she casts them immediately. They're the romantic leads, the hero and heroine arriving for the big scene.
And this is where her beautiful fantasy just smashes head-on into reality. Look at this comparison. On one side, you have what's in her head, the hero and heroine, in love. And on the other side, their actual words, brutal. They're not playing a part, they're just kids. And they don't see a fellow actor. They see a stupid old thing with a funny fur that looks like a fried whiting. Ouch.
And then this line. Why does she come here at all? Who wants her? Wow. This is the killing blow. It's not just some mean comment. It goes right to the core of her new identity, her very reason for being there. In one single second, the stage she built in her mind comes crashing down. She's been seen, all right, but not the way she wanted. She's been kicked out of her own play.
And just like that, the performance is over. Her walk home, it's not a triumphant curtain call, it's a retreat. That bright, wonderful world from just a few minutes ago has now become a very cold, very cruel place.
And you see just how deep the wound is in this tiny little detail. She walks right past the baker's. She always stops for a slice of honey cake, her little Sunday treat, but not today. That small bit of joy she allowed herself, it's gone. It's been spoiled by what she heard.
And this is the final, crushing shift. Her whole world just shrinks. She goes from the huge, sunlit stage of the park back to her real life, this little, dark room, like a cupboard. The play is definitely over, and there's no one here to watch.
This ending is just absolutely heartbreaking. She puts her fur, her little companion, back in its box. She does it fast, without even looking at it, like she can't stand the sight of it anymore. And as she closes the lid, she hears crying. And you're left wondering, is it the fur, or is it her? Is it her own queef, so deep she can't even recognize it as her own voice?
So in the end, Miss Brill's story really makes you think about the fragile little worlds we all build for ourselves, just to get by, doesn't it? And it leaves us with this really tough question. In a world full of observers, who gets to decide which performances are real? It's a powerful reminder of how badly we all need to feel connected, and how a few careless words can tear it all down.